Sip the liquor, stabbing sicker when I kick it to the third degree. Man slicker, keep it vicious, get the words to bleed. I learn to creep, then intricately murk the weak. I sip the pain into your veins until it hurts to speak. I lurk beneath, creeping up to kill him when I hurt the karma in him. Like a villain when I spill him, cause I'm working harder. I hurt your mama, maybe son, cause the worst of all got tracks are running back. I'm coming to smack him to the earth like Dharma. You see an issue, grab a tissue and retaliate. Don't take it, stay adjacent, cause this hatred's all I advocate. I'm damaging your plan, I slay the avid in a manic state. Through this darkness, I'm so hard pressed to laminate. Now when I eat, it's like a lurch to year. I make you panic with the static till it hurts to hear. Savagely manic, I slam it like a can up in the alley. Damage like O'Malley, living with this curse, you got the worst of fear. I come to burn like propane. Raw facts, cocaine, chalk, crack, slow strain. You in the urn like Cobain. Off track, whole game, hard raps full with the gold flames. I come to burn like propane. Raw facts, cocaine, chalk, crack, slow strain. You in the urn like Cobain. Off track, whole game, hard raps full with the gold flames. You can never finish, it's militant when I'm in it. I spill them like any minute, no limit when I'm a cynic. Play to win it, the villain. I'm coming to skin him and grill him. I hate him and pillage and take him and degrade him and kill him. But look, you masquerade and I fillet him like venom when I'm hiatus. But like Vegas when I'm aiming, it's thrilling. They say I will it when I'm in it. Yes, I'm bringing the facts. Cause when I play them like some data, they decay from the rap. The track smashing. I'm laughing as I'm chopping through the average. Off him like a savage. After then I'm mopping up the damage. Better bounce out. Slicker, keep it dapper than a pounds down. Every local rapper's on my sack, but they some whack clown. So you can take it to the heart and let the drama build. Addicted to the dark and fuck the karma that you're trying to build. I'm digging up in your brain. I bet you strain when all I find is pills. Just kill the game like cocaine. This crowd is sick. I come to burn like propane. Raw facts, cocaine, chalk, crack, slow strain. You in the urn like Cobain. Off track, whole game, hard raps full with the gold flames. I come to burn like propane. Raw facts, cocaine, chalk, crack, slow strain. You in the urn like Cobain. Off track, whole game, hard rap full with the gold flames.
What the fuck is up, y'all? Harkos here with HipHop Hour, the greatest radio show podcast on the whole motherfucking planet and in several galactic empires as well too. How the hell y'all doing today? Got a dope show for y'all here today, as I always do. Bringing us in here today, that was a brand new track right there from Donny G. That was his track right there called Burn. Dope track right there, man. I like it because it's got like a eerie, dark sound in the beat. And then he sits there and just rips the fuck out of it lyrically, man. I like that fucking track. He actually just tagged me in on Facebook. He's posted up on his Facebook the other day. And he was like, he tagged me in it or whatever and was asking people to leave reviews. And I listened to it and I was like, bro, that shit's sick. He's like, appreciate it, thank you. So, threw it up on today's episode. Anyway, like I said, I got a dope episode for y'all here today. First and foremost, though, I just wanted to thank every single one of y'all for tuning in. Whether it's your first time tuning in or whether you are a repeat offender, I thank every single one of y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all go check out hiphophour.net for any and everything Hip Hop Hour. All right? For those of you who don't know, hiphophour.net is great. All right? Over there, you can find links to all the streaming platforms that Hip Hop Hour is on. So if you're listening to one that you don't prefer because somebody give you the link or something like that and you like a different platform better, I guarantee you can find one over there on hiphophour.net on the episodes page. You can find that. If you guys want to watch the video feed of this episode of Hip Hop Hour, or you want to check out all the great music videos from all these dope artists that you hear right here on Hip Hop Hour, hiphophour.net has the information right there for the video feed as well. You can go over there to the YouTube channel, make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, and like I said, over there on the playlist section, there are a couple different playlists for music videos for all these dope artists, but also on the video feed, for those of y'all who don't know, I play the music videos if there is one while we're doing the live show as well too. So either way, make sure you guys go check that out. All right, of course hiphophour.net would not be complete without the featured artist page. All right, that's where you can go and like, share, follow, subscribe to your favorite Hip Hop Hour artists over on their socials and their streaming platforms. All right, go check that page out, man. That's a dope page. Like I said, this show right here, I say it all the time. This show would not be possible if it wasn't for these dope artists, and of course you guys tuning in as well too. But without these dope artists creating this dope music right here for y'all, all right? And that's why y'all tune in, is because you enjoy the great music, all right? And then of course, last but not least, man, don't forget the HipHop Hour discount page. Over there you can go check out, there's a bunch of different companies that have partnered with us here at HipHop Hour to bring y'all great discounts. Make sure you guys go over there, check out all the companies that we got partnerships with over on hiphophour.net. Whether you want to, just browse around, or whether it's getting close to a holiday or somebody's birthday, or you're just you're in the market looking for something, make sure you go check out hiphophour.net, the discount page, before you go anywhere else. And make sure you use the link provided by clicking on the picture for that company before you go make the purchase, all right? That way they will get you a great discount for partnership with us. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the show here today. Like I said, I got a great episode for y'all here today. It's motherfucking Monday, so let's get with the calendar. Let's get on the countdown here and get the show started. First up on my list is my CBD oil. I like the 5 milligram little soft gels. I like to pop them in my tongue, just like that, and let it slowly absorb into my system. CBD is great, it's amazing, it's wonderful, it's awesome. For those of y'all who have never tried it, I suggest that you do. I suggest everybody at least try CBD, but if you don't want to, that's completely your choice, all right? Do what you want with your body, with your life. I don't give a fuck, all right? As long as you don't harm nobody, take nobody's stuff, or break nobody's stuff, or stop anyone from living their life how they want to, as long as they don't break the first 3 rules, do whatever you want, all right? Whatever makes you happy. You want to fucking double fist cheeseburgers and ho-hos and all that shit, go for it. You want to fucking take every drug known to man, go for it. You want to, drink water and eat only vegetables and shit, go for it. I don't care. It's your life. You do what you want. Just don't fucking break any one of the 4 rules that I got right there. That's a done deal, man. But anyway, I love CBD, all right? I suggest everybody try it, all right? Anyway, number 2 on my checklist here today before I get the show started is my number 2, my Glock 17. I keep this motherfucker with me all day, every day. I never get caught slipping. I suggest y'all do the same, whether it's a Glock or a Smith & Wesson or a Beretta, or whether you just don't trust yourself with a gun, or you live in a place that's really, really hard for you to get a gun. Make sure you got something with you at all times, a knife, grenade, stun gun, baton, flamethrower, something. That way you can protect yourself, your family, and your property at all times. Never get caught slipping, man, because there's always somebody trying to fuck you up or fuck you over, all right? Make sure you got something on you, because like I say all the time, it's not a tough guy thing or tough lady thing. Depends on, what you are in this world. But it's not about that. It's not about acting tough or nothing like that or being scared. It's about being prepared. If you have something on you to help, protect yourself, your family, and your property, it's better than not having anything at all. Because if something does happen, which hopefully it never does, but just in case, if something does happen and you have something, at least you got something. If you had nothing, you can't do nothing but just piss your pants and hope they run away from the smell. That's it. That's all you can do. Sucks. So that's why I recommend you guys have something at all times, all right? Number 3 on my list is my homeboy Mr. Snakey in the background with me. It is the Black Gaston Don't Tread on Me flag. I keep this motherfucker flying high all day, every day. The Black Gaston flag stands for freedom above all else, no surrender, leave me the fuck alone. Let me break down the symbology for y'all in case you guys are not familiar with the Black Gaston flag. Black flags and symbology mean no surrender, all right? White flags mean surrender, right? Everybody knows the white flag, right? But not many people talk about the black flag, right? It means no surrender. That's why the pirates flew that shit, all right? A coiled up snake, come on now. If you saw a snake looking like that, you better leave it the hell alone or else it's gonna fuck you up. Exactly. The words "don't tread on me" right there at the bottom, man, they were written in 1700s, man. In modern days terms, that just means don't fuck with me, all right? So there's a symbology, broke it down. That's why I believe that flag means exactly what I just said it does. So, done deal. All right, got the checklist out of the way. Time to get back to some dope music, all right? Like I said right there, to start us off here today, that was Donny G with his great brand new track right there called Burn. Up next, I got JFLiz with a dope track right here called No, No, No. Crank it up, let's go.
No, 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 no.
Mara, what up?
No, 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 no.
Let's do it.
No, 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 no. You wanna be me, you're just an imitation copy.
You wanna be me?
You just a copy, like melted Hershey's. Your balls are too sloppy. Got me in a tizzy with your pop fizzy bull. Got me dizzy from the bullshit, spitting out of fools. Bad news, mad crews wanna rip the game plan. Versatile giant like a Michael Strahan. Slanty man standing, I'm expanding you amateurs. Outlandish antics got me planning the damages. Ain't no fan of yours and I'ma make it known. Now the king has returned, time to take the throne. Ain't no ding dog, I'ma come break your bones. Bury you in backyards, then take your homes. Y'all clones in a war that you never gonna win. Battling a heavyweight that you never gonna pin. I'm salivating, waiting for the time to strike again. My mic like lightning, strike you down with a pen. Way too many frauds, dog, I don't play that. Y'all new fools, I've been doing this since way back. Tracing my style, but you dudes are too sloppy.
You wanna be me, you just an imitation copy.
Way too many frauds, dog, I don't play that. Y'all new fools, I've been doing this since way back. Tracing my style, but you dudes are too sloppy.
You wanna be me, you just an imitation copy.
You dudes is pitiful, do something that's original. The moves that make us pivotal, the situation critical. You typical copycat, sloppy rap criminals ought to be locked up. Can't stop, Flipz formidable. Ridicule rappers, slap actors like ladies' asses packing a Mac in the back of the act. Capital punishment crackers. I'm a smack it just for the fun of it. Made the track to talk shit, and I do a ton of it. Done with it, time to flip hip hop on its head. Y'all thought I was done, but I'm back again. I got caught up with some other things instead. Had to flee MC, and now I'm back seeing red. Kid is fed off the bed, now it's time to shred. More committed in a skit, so off his meds. Leaving y'all torn, all worn out like old threads. Liars spinning tires nowhere with no tread. Way too many frauds, dog, I don't play that. Y'all new fools, I've been doing this since way back. Tracing my style, but you dudes are too sloppy.
You wanna be me, you just an imitation copy.
Way too many frauds, dog, I don't play that. Y'all new fools, I've been doing this since way back. Tracing my style, but you dudes are too sloppy.
You wanna be me, you just an imitation copy. Copy, 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 copy.
Yeah, right there. That was JFLiz with his great track right there called No No No. Dope track right there from him. Next, I got UTK with his great track right here called Impossible. Crank it up, let's go.
They say it's impossible, I see an obstacle, yeah. Nothing can stop me, even when rocky, I hit all kinds of goals, yeah. Let me acknowledge, give it to God and just follow your conscience. Show me a problem, I'll show you I solve it above and beyond, cause I know that it's possible. Rhyming like I don't got time if I'm shining a diamond. It's not even bright if I'm lying, I'm flying like I'm on a flight. If I'm diving outside, I'll be risking my life for my daughter, my wife. Come in my life, better take my advice, never pushing the price and effect of the fight, cause the left and the right not expected when I'm in connection with Christ. Had to put that on my life, radical action impacted my light. Gratitude had me distracted from sight. Gradually had to get back on my grind. I'm attacking the mic, got me acting like rapping. It's half as exciting as rapping the 90s. I'm actually rhyming with passion behind it, and that's just a fraction. I'm practicing time in the path is aligning. Attracted what's mine, and I'm crafting designs that'll captivate minds. And infatuation that I master with time, and I'm proud I waited since I'm cracking online. You asked how the greatest, took a nap on the grind and compiled the latest. Using facts over time, put it out and take a couple life marathons. So now I make another action of mine. I don't mean to hurt nobody, I just see a lot and I be hot about it. Gotta shout it out, but I am not about to live with any doubt. Believing in myself the maximum amount. I'm actually accountable for who's surrounding me, and I remember you ever doubted me. I'm using sentences and proving alchemy. Not everyone can do it, but my style is. They say it's impossible, I see an obstacle, yeah. Nothing can stop me, even when rocky, I hit all kinds of goals, yeah. Let me acknowledge, give it to God and just follow your conscience. Show me a problem, I'll show you I solve it above and beyond, cause I know that it's possible. They say it's impossible, I see an obstacle, yeah. Nothing can stop me, even when rocky, I hit all kinds of goals, yeah. Let me acknowledge, give it to God and just follow your conscience. Show me a problem, I'll show you I solve it above and beyond, cause I know that it's possible.
Yeah, right there. That was UTK, not UGK, UTK, with his track right there called Impossible. For those of y'all who don't know, UTK stands for Universe the King. Dope track right there from him, man. He's a fucking sick-ass lyricist, dude. I love the way that he has a very unique flow, and I really, really like that about him. Plus, like, his lyrics are very wholesome and on point, too, so course, that's why he's here on HipHop Hour. For those of y'all who are first-time listeners here today, you may or may not know, but HipHop Hour is the greatest radio show podcast on the whole fucking planet and in several galactic empires. I don't know if I told you this already or not, but the reason it is that is because I bring the greatest hip-hop music from all across the planet. All right. Yeah, you can hear from my accent. I'm from America. All right. I even said that shit fucking just weird right there anyway. But you can tell I'm from here in America. That's where I live. Where you live is your business. But I scour the globe via the internet for the greatest hip hop artists from all across the planet and bring them right here to you in the greatest podcast ever. And just to prove that, I'm going to go overseas right now to the UK, play some dope music over there from K-Sauls. This is his track right here called Far Away. Crank it up.
What it is? A tape recorder.
Yo.
It's running. Are you telling us that object spoke? That a voice came from it?
Not a voice, but something that was able to reach her mind, that wanted to communicate with her.
I'm in touch with technological advances pretty well everywhere. And I can tell you that no one has produced anything like this.
Music takes me far away to another place where the sun shines, no more darker days. Makes me wanna love, not wanna hate. Makes me wanna give, not just wanna take. Sound vibrations, effects, emotions. Our soul's medication promotes elevation. We feel a connection, see a reflection, see a projection of our perfect imperfections. That's why we seek it, realize we need it. Can't visualize a world without speakers. It's on in our cars and houses when you're out in shops, clubs and bars and all around us. It could change lives, rearrange minds, make a blind fool wise. Open their eyes and see the signs from the higher places. The angels guide your way to reach a higher state and fly away. From 15 years of age, I was doing raves. No house, garage though, jungle drum and bass. The Hendrix, the Mass and the Sanctuary. Camden Palace, the story of fabric and Bagley's. Did free parties, got fucked on pills. Drugs were part of the thrill, part of the deal. Saw two players, metal heads, renegade hardware. Rap records, bad company, Valve raised the arm hairs. Andy C reign supreme, top the scene. Round the group rider, hype, Loxy and Brocky. Nicky Black Market, Kenny Ken and Mampy. SS Fabio, Goldie and Ronnie. Ed Rush and Optical, Shy Effects and Mickey Finn. Pesce Crust and Ray Keith. Our favourite MCs with Det, Skipper D, Phyllis Stevie, Hyper D, GQ and Shabba D. Music takes me far away to another time, to memories never lost, just left behind. Sometimes hard to find, nostalgia helps the mind focus on the right thoughts, bring them back to life. Can take you back to the good times, can take you back to the bad times, can take you back on the rough rides, can take you back to the fun time. It can make you smile, make you laugh, make you cry, make you drive fast down the motorway wild. It's a powerful weapon, can be dangerous. In the wrong hands can change us, tainting us. It can be used for good too, help us through dealing with pain, and be used as a healing tool, revealing truths, concealing cruel. To yourself underneath your hood, you'll need to look. Music is our friend here to help us through these treacherous times, so let it get the best of you. Right there, that was K-Sauls straight from the UK with his dope track right there called Far Away. If you guys couldn't tell from that track right there, K-Sauls loves hip-hop and he loves music, especially hip-hop music. Alright, I'm not even playing, man. This dude has multiple tracks talking about his love for hip-hop as a culture and hip-hop music as well too. For those of y'all who don't know, hip-hop is a culture, alright? It's not just about the music, it's a whole culture, okay? Let me break it down for y'all who don't understand, alright?
Some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. All right. So if you do, just rock with me. For those of y'all who don't, let me break it down. All right. Hip hop has 5 elements to it. All right. Just like all kinds of other things have different elements and everything to it. Right. Hip hop has 5 different elements to it. A lot of people only recognize 4, but me and a few other people like to recognize 5, right? So let me break down the 4 that most people recognize, okay? You have MCing, which is verbally expressing yourself through art form verbally, right? So lyricism is the biggest one, right? There's spoken word, there's anything that you use your mouth for to create something of art as well as express yourself at the same time, right? That's MCing. Then you have DJing, right? Now a lot of people see it as just, you're spinning records at a party or whatever, playing music at the party. Well, it's that, but it's not just that. The different elements that make up DJing are cutting, mixing, and scratching, right? And so basically that is the representation of putting things together, taking bits and pieces of little things and putting it all together to create something and express yourself through the art form of DJing, right? And a real DJ just doesn't, click. Like for instance, like people try to call me a DJ. Look, I'm not a DJ, okay? Because all I'm doing is putting things. I'm click and play. All right, click and play. That's it. All right, I'm not a fucking DJ. All right. If you want to call me a DJ, that's your business, but I don't recognize myself as one, okay? Because all I do is click play. That's it, okay? Not many people consider that a DJ, all right? Especially people in the hardcore, in the hip-hop culture, okay? A real DJ is somebody who will take turntables and take samples of different records and albums and everything like that, right? And I don't mean just like the actual record. I mean just like music records, okay? They will take bits and pieces out of different things, take different sound effects, everything like that, and they'll put it all together, all right? Similar in a kind of fashion as a producer does, right? For hip-hop music, where, well, they make the beat, right? They take all the different instruments, put it together in a pattern, everything like that. A DJ will do similar things as well, too, okay? A little bit different. All right, for those of y'all who are really, really deep in this shit, don't critique me too much, all right? I'm just doing a kind of broad overview, okay? But, so yeah, you got MCing, DJing, right? Then you have graffiti art. Well, that's kind of self-explanatory, all right? Because that is you using, colors and mediums and stuff like that to express yourself and create artwork, right? To create something great, right? And it's a visual artwork, right? MCing is an audio, a hearing artwork, right? Same with DJing, but graffiti writing is different. It's not just about writing either. It's about it's a whole realm to it, okay? And then you have breakdancing, okay? And it's not just actual breakdancing. It's any kind of expression through your body that you use dancing to music, okay? Those are the 4 elements that most people recognize, okay? However, me and a few other people recognize a 5th one, and that is knowledge. And I believe personally that is the glue that binds everything together, okay? The 5th element is knowledge, because without knowledge, the thirst for knowledge, the hunger for knowledge, and the retention of knowledge, you can't do any of the other 4. You can't, because I'm not just talking about the knowledge of skill, but knowledge in general binds it all together. Those are the 5 elements of hip-hop right there, okay? It's great, it's amazing, it's wonderful, but if you look at it, the deeper you go into any culture, you will see those 5 elements. That's why hip-hop is a worldwide culture, okay? It's a human culture. It's the core human culture in everything. The further you go back into any culture, you will see hip-hop right there. That's what it is right there. So that's why you might hear me reference, hey, not everybody is, likes hip-hop as a culture or their music because they don't resonate with the right frequency. That's what I mean whenever I say that, all right? Because they're not resonating with the core of what it is to be a human, what it is to be part of the universe and an elemental being in the whole grand scheme of everything. It's amazing. Anyway, K-Sauls is a motherfucker who's deep in love with that. He has multiple songs talking about his love of hip-hop and hip-hop music and everything like that. Anyway, up next, I got a dope music video right here. This is King Kashmere with a brand new track right here called North Star featuring Maddy. Crank it up, let's go.
King Kashmere is in the holy hour.
Yeah, coming back from the slime, the sentient void lurking in the back of my mind. I'm rising from a savage decline, an unknown force tingling the back of my spine. Returning to the light, am I even the same? A negative energy follows me to keep me insane, informing every breath I take, every move I make, every mistake, every rule I break. Am I alive if I live like that? Am I alive if I thrive in the midnight black? Got me thinking about my life, should I give mine back? Did I sacrifice living for a thing like rap? Witnessing the devilish rise, it's all tiresome. Trying to bring death to your lives, all 9 of them. Your soul's got the flame on it. Got a one-way ticket to hell with your name on it. You need to fall back, slow it down a little.
Take your time.
Yeah, turn the frown upside down a little. You need to fall back, slow it down a little.
Take your time.
Yeah, turn the frown upside down a little. Yeah. Is this the way that it's done? Certain people wanna take away your day in the sun. Don't ever let them get the drop. You be making it fun. For them another freaks who are praying you're done. You gotta shake the devil off, that's attached to your life. Given power, you be paying the maximum price. They'll be skanking on your grave, celebrating the win. You be in the pine box, just taking it in. Fuck that, hyperdrive through reality to the supermassive black hole in the center of the galaxy. Way beyond the simple vendetta of a basic individual miserable bedwetter. They wanna take me with them to the scary abyss. They wanna claim righteousness, but rarely is this. They can never duplicate the spark. You need to fall back, slow it down a little.
Take your time.
Yeah, turn the frown upside down a little. You need to fall back, slow it down a little.
Take your time.
Yeah, turn the frown upside down a little.
Take your time, release your mind. Tell me if you wanna look away. I've been searching for a brighter day.
2000 or whatever.
Right there. Brand new track right there from King Kashmere, straight out the UK, with his track right there called North Star featuring Maddy, man. She sang her ass off, dude. Dope fucking track right there from her. From both of them, actually. Anyway, up next, I got Verb T and Illinformed. Check this right there. Fucking eyes have been fucking with me, y'all. So if I squint a little bit or whatever, you guys hear me stumble trying to figure out what the hell shit says, man. Just bear with me. Anyway, up next, I got Verb T and Illinformed with their great track right here called City Limits featuring Chillman. Another dope music video as well, too. Crank it up.
City limits. City limits. City limits. Days without sleep, amazing how we persevere through the heartbreak and make it out the maze of the bullshit in which we partake. Slower the fast lane, the same when you're in the zone. They're gunning for who's in the throne, but didn't know who, cause you give them no proof. I wrote this sitting on the roof, well I didn't, but it sounded cool. I spent a lot of time in school, out of school, smoking in the staircase. At the time thought it was quite cool, I dare say. Tell my kids that it wasn't, but well, that's for their sake. How many levels to the layer cake? And how many games can a player play? Praying that your impact is infinite, traveling the distance of time, or are you just a ripple in it? Riding out till we hit the city limits. Till we hit the city limits.
No wonder I'm on a endless search, trying to find something timeless. With my pen trying to pinpoint just exactly where my mind is. Everybody here is different when they come and find this, cause everybody got a different picture on what life is. Everybody need a slap, tell them what their time is. Anybody seen a pen sharper than a knife is? Can't find chili, probably over there still where the mic is. Tell my pad my troubles, my morals, and what my wrong and right is. My struggles and what my strife is. Blood, sweat and pain, spilling paint on the page when I write this. Exposing myself at a high risk, I could be. I'm a black cat walking on the ladders, cracking mirrors, no chicken dinners, it's true. The long search for groove, making moves to the sun. Right into the city limits, see what we become. One.
Yeah, right there. That was Verb T and Illinformed with their dope track right there called City Limits featuring Chillman. I let that one play out, man, because there's a little bit of stuff on that music video right there. So for those of y'all tuning into the video feed, I gave y'all a little bit extra right there. I didn't want to cut that shit off for y'all. Anyway, I understand most people listen. You know, trust me, like I said on Thursday's show, I see the metrics, all right? I see the metrics. Most of y'all listen on the audio form only, which is perfectly fine. It doesn't matter how you view Hip Hop Hour. That's why I have so many different types of ways that you guys can tune into Hip Hop Hour. All right, you got the video edition, you have the audio on all kinds of different fucking platforms. All right, it's up on podcast platforms, it's on music platforms, everywhere. All right, and then there's also the music video playlist and shit like that over on the YouTube channel. Like I said at the beginning of the show, check out hiphophour.net for all the details, all right? Just go to hiphophour.net, make sure you bookmark it or whatever y'all need to do, star that motherfucker, all right? Go over and check out everything that hiphophour.net has to offer. I will be periodically, for those of y'all, just to let y'all know, I will be doing random updates and stuff like that and changing shit around on hiphophour.net, but it will still be the same way, same flow and everything like that. And of course, if you just keep tuning in here, you're gonna hear whenever I make any changes or anything like that. But anyway, up next, I got Verbz and Mr. Slipz with their dope track right here called The Feeling. Great music video as well too, crank it up.
If I didn't care, check, Verbz, Mr. Slip, Dive into the deep end, lose yourself on every weekend, abusing health, eluding help to chase a feeling. The truths you once held became weakened. Drugs don't help, it's only self that we're defeating. Caught in the blues, call on booze to break free. As days turn to weeks, while your days burning through peas, all to keep up with the seat. And hurt that you've been feeding, what's the reason? Can't seem to face up to all of your dealings. Lose faith, create new traits as your mates leave. Some say you ain't the same and that's a shame, but who's to blame? We all played the game without an aim. Hand stained from the grams way, dabbled in cane, traveled the landscapes, no plans made for now. Overcame the doubt, wading in the waves of the now. Only wishing you could reclaim your days as a child. Pissing away your ambition. expressions while you're faking the smiles. A man missing, and I ain't seen him since we last met. Hearts wept, staring at the past, at the path left. And all this enhanced stress on the mind is why I bless rhymes with eloquence. My pen is divine. Still in the emptiness, I'm meddling when senses are blind or off adrenaline, fighting off the end of my high. But time's everything, and I tend to find I want the better things. I'm ready now to pen my goodbyes. You could spend your whole life searching for the answers you know, far from your goals, laughing though you're harming your soul. Holding on to the past, but most parts you won't grow. It's a cold cycle of self when you bask in your bowl. You could spend your whole life searching for the answers you know, far from your goals, laughing though you're harming your soul. Holding on to the past, but most parts you won't grow. It's a cold cycle of self when you bask in your bowl. Surf into the unknown, while every effort seems worthless. Searching for the worst, I say afraid to lay these verses. These truths worsen over time, wounds hurting. As burdens on the mind disturb roots of a new person. Determined to climb and burst into life as he grew certain. Learning to loosen the noose he was once firming. Closing the curtain on old news and love lost. Working on my sermons, these verses I once knocked from glum spots. Under the surface the sun rots, no one clocks, and the hands of time keep turning. I ought to make the most of mine and strive for all the deserve. It's only right, been putting working on the mic, I hope it pays off. We're made for day jobs, had a few and got laid off. Trace of a base sloth, waiting on more. We're made for day jobs, had a few and got laid off. Trace of a base sloth, waiting on more. You could spend your whole life searching for the answers you know, far from your goals, laughing though you're harming your soul. Holding on to the past, but most parts you won't grow. It's a cold cycle of self when you bask in your bowl. You could spend your whole life searching for the answers you know, far from your goals, laughing though you're harming your soul. Holding on to the past, but most parts you won't grow. It's a cold cycle of self when you bask in your bowls.
Yeah, right there. That was Verbz and Mr. Slipz with their dope track right there called The Feeling. Dope track right there. Up next, bring it back over here to the United States a little bit. I got Joe Sig with his track right here called Till West Do Us Part, featuring Hank Paisley. Crank it up.
I knew I had one when she gave me a brand new son. Oh, the girl is faithful.
What's up? Jeez. It's sick.
Faithful
to thee. Right.
Faithful
to thee.
All aboard. Faithful
To thee. You don't need no introduction, I don't need no loud applause. I'ma feel this way for nothing, even knowing all your flaws. You done had your share of niggas, but it turned out they was flawed. Can't fault you for your past, besides you helped me find some broads. From the very day I met you, that connection made was special. When niggas disrespect you, I would stand up and protect you. Even when I left you, it's a certain way I rep you. In my heart is where I kept you, so my actions will reflect you. On the top is where I set you. When we speaking on influence, it's other shit that made me, but you stand to be the truest. Cause you ain't turned your back on me when I became a nuisance. Instead you let me in and taught me lessons I'm still using. You was here before me and your life is what support me. Could never hog the glory, cause you helped me write my story. And I would tell this story even if that shit was boring. Even if the world ignored me and I couldn't fill a floor seat, I would still stay faithful. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one, right? What's up? To thee. Jeez. Been a long time. Decades since we did this. Let's reintroduce you.
Every time you call my name, I come running back to you. Even after all the new niggas you let run through you. You say you changing for the better, but I hope that you not. So different when I get back, that I forgot your spot. See, I done been around the coast. Chopped cheese up on 2-6. Paninis in Orlando, Portobello on the strip. Halal Mama Kitchen, North Philly at the service. Breaking fast in Ramadan, a nigga's stomach hurting. Building with the food in Wilkinsburg was inspired. By building with the food what I seen off of Brookshire. You addicted, seductive, a poetic justice. You told the rest of the city they shouldn't trust us, so they said fuck us. But we too close to wipe that past away. That's why our pet name just had to stay. You my angel. For them legends, I swear nigga thankful. But now, until the day I die, I'm always grateful. And I'm forever faithful to the west side. From Bakersfield to the Boulevard, nigga. It's all the same. It's the jokes.
Yeah, right there. That was Joe Sig with his great track right there called Till West Do Us Part, featuring Hank Paisley. Dope track right there from them, man. Dope track from there. Excuse me. Up next, I got a dope track right here from Fliptrix. This is his track right here called Soul Ties. Crank it up, let's go.
Don't shoot in my chest, there's no bulletproof vest. Groove to the two-step, not no Busquets. Got fam, so move, yeah, and Hugh Hef. Always stay fresh like a pair of new crepes. Try stare out the window, but I just etch my name on the window. See, you can't see through the pain, it ain't simple, it's complicated. And I'm obligated to get back to basics. Break shit right down, get stacks of paper with bars on top, that's a mad behavior. It appeals to the real, so I channel creations. There's a pattern to the process, unravel the matrix. Decode my pros, I'm my ones with the O's. Like V5 from I'm jammed with it, bro. You're a gunner as I rise to my goals. At the hand of Maradona, playing games like Bomberman. Had to do the honors, fam. I put it all on the line. Everything I make here, everything that's mine. Every waking minute, yeah, I'm always on the grind. So I've been doing this time. I put it all on the line. Everything I make, yeah, everything that's mine. Every waking minute, yeah, I'm always on the grind. So I've been doing this time. I'm in the mood with the soul ties. Power shows on the outside. All I see is spirits, all these fuckers see is pound signs. Looking for me now, but all you see is outlines. Astounded for the boundaries, get ground up in the dust. Always on point, everybody count on us to provide for the scene. Haps like I got a part to play it in. How high free, that's why I've been in training for thousands of weeks. Just on the off chance that they reach out to me, man, I gotta be prepared for the bowl. So I roll up another one, get lean, it's a joke. I smoke out the whole crowd, bounce a stone now. Everyone's high, so it raised up my profile. Never been docile, always go big or go home, I stay so wild. I put it all on the line. Everything I make here, everything that's mine. Every waking minute, yeah, I'm always on the grind. So I've been doing this time. I put it all on the line. Everything I make, yeah, everything that's mine. Every waking minute, yeah, I'm always on the grind. So I've been doing this time. I break out my heart, shatter dreams like glass. If your strategy ain't class, man, I get you with the bars. Like man, them out there, shotting in the parks. Man, I'm jotting for my art. Till you're shopping and you're dropping all my albums in your car. Then bang them in the car, better rev it as it starts. Then shoot off to the stars, funning spliffs to my scripts. On a whipping excursion, put your mind in the place of a different person. Made the difference to the mirror image of you in a circle. See it ripple and disperse through barriers. Breaking the sound waves, batting up the amateurs. Man, I'm in a whole other caliber that's fabulous. I put it all on the line. Everything I make here, everything that's mine. Every waking minute, yeah, I'm always on the grind. So I've been doing this time. I put it all on the line. Everything I make, yeah, everything that's mine. Every waking minute, yeah, I'm always on the grind. So I've been doing this time.
Yeah, right there. That was Fliptrix with his dope track right there called Soul Ties. Great track right there, man. Fliptrix is one of my personal favorite artists. I mean, I like all the artists here on Hip Hop Hour. Don't get me wrong about that. It's just, for some reason, man, like Fliptrix, his vibe, and a lot of his lyrical content, he's more about like exposing the system in his rhymes and shit like that. So I think that's one thing that I like about him, especially, is because me personally, I'm more inclined to that kind of behavior as well too. So anyway, up next, I got Erikson with his great track right here called Grain of Salt. Crank it up.
Oh shit, that shit crazy. It's fucked up, man. Shit.
Well, you gotta know.
I know a lot of people threw salt up in the game. I shed my skin like a chameleon, but it's sunk into my veins. Life is just a rain. Life is just a life with an extra mulligan and an escape clause. Gravity falls. Science beyond physics defies laws. Man-made, plans made, premeditated to sabotage. But I was ready for that. My react juice quenched the thirst, stabilized my ego. Sipping moonshine coming straight from planet Pluto. Bumping Ill No Zero by my friend Titus Glover with enough wisdom and understanding to discover. In addition, my mother blessed me before birth. Her child died before me, but still reached Earth. Astronaut high stepping on the moon, like my brothers in Tiananmen Square, like that fateful day in June. Fireworks spark early, you can't extinguish. The League of Gentlemen, some of them distinguish. This is why we reminisce. I know a lot of people threw salt up in the game. I shed my skin like a chameleon when it sunk into my veins. Life is just a rain. Life is just a. I know a lot of people threw salt up in the game. I shed my skin like a chameleon when it sunk into my veins. I had to maintain the game change.
Yeah, right there. That was Erikson with his great track right there called Grain of Salt. Up next, I can't remember when it was. I think it was 2 Fridays ago, whenever I was talking about Urban Links, A-ZEE, and Pharma. Dope artists right there. A-ZEE started this company, group, whatever you want to call it, called Urban Links, right? And he creates his own dope hip-hop music. He also started doing a lot of producing, making his own beats and everything as well too, and you know, making beats for other people. But he also started his YouTube channel Urban Links and was really putting on for a lot of dope artists over in the UK. He still is. It's amazing, man. That's one of the things I really like about what he does over there. He met up with Pharma, who's a dope lyricist as well too. She puts out a lot of great music as well, and they put together a good amount of dope music as well too. And now they're actually like together too. So that's awesome right there. But anyway, I was talking about one of his tracks right here that I really like. I don't know, something about it, man. It just is really smooth, and it just speaks to me on a different level. So up next, I got A-ZEE with his track right here called Gets Me By. Crank it up, let's go.
Tell my mother that I'm sorry for the things I've done. Tell my dad that makes me sad that he don't see his sons. Tell my brother take your life and make a better one. I tell my sister keep on shining and to stay in front. I tell my family might not show it, but I know the love. Every single one of them can never hate my blood, but that don't mean I like you fuckers, cause I've had enough of feeling like I'm just a burden. Safe to say when out of tough. Yeah, I've run out of luck. I spent years living the madness in this place is fucked. Yeah, I've been homeless, so for surf escape from ruts. Now I'm just drifting, watching life before it lays to dust. Yeah, I've been in crazy places, trust. Man, I felt the pain like a blade as the razor cuts. I felt my brain go insane as it betrayed the trust of everyone around me. Yeah, it's fate as fuck, but these days they are fake as fuck.
Here's a little statement, all about my life. No matter how much pain you know, that you won't can survive. Learn to just embrace it, I know that I can take it. I know I'll always make it, do whatever gets me by. Do whatever whatever gets me by. I'm just trying to sleep at night and do whatever gets me by. Do whatever gets me by. I'm just trying to sleep at night and do whatever gets me by.
Sometimes I lay and wonder how I'm sleeping right. Not cause I'm the devil, ain't my conscience cause my sleepless nights. It's just the future, it don't seem so bright. Yeah, the way the world's going, more like parasites, just fleas and lies. Fear is where the root of this division lies. I say the scars go round, but man, it's ill advised. So much hatred, I can't take it from these Philistines. We need to box them up the same way that I'm always killing fans. Yeah, we living in these inner times. I've seen the signs of psilocybin. Crazy journeys, my places that I've been and seen it made me realize my mind is a mind. So I've been digging, I've been mining, trying to harness power that's inside, trying to elevate myself. I'm trying to focus on my grinding. I'm trying to fight through the tide, trying to fight through what my mind thinks. But when you spend your life in darkness, yeah, this light, it can be blinding. This light, it can be blinding.
Here's a little statement, all about my life. No matter how much pain you know that we all can survive. Learn to just embrace it, I know that I can take it. I know I'll always make it, do whatever gets me by. Do whatever gets me by. I'm just trying to sleep at night and do whatever gets me by. Do whatever gets me by. I'm just trying to sleep at night and do whatever gets me by.
Yeah, dope track right there from A-ZEE. Great track right there from him. That's called Gets Me By. I love that track, man. I heard that track a couple years ago. That was one of the first tracks I heard from him. I think it was by way of K-Sauls. K-Sauls, he's a dope artist. Played a few tracks back, man, but he's a dope individual. Like I was telling you, yo, he is always on his page where he's trying to promote his music and stuff like that. He's always sharing the hell out of other artists and stuff like that. And he doesn't have a radio show like I got or nothing like that. Like, he just spreads love, and it's dope. It's awesome. That's where I found a bunch of the UK artists were off of K-Sauls. But yeah, that's A-ZEE right there with his track called Gets Me By. Dope track. I love it. Up next, I got a great track right here from TenSence. This is their track and music video right here called Runnin. Crank it up.
Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. It controls what I do, it controls what I say, it controls how I move, it controls how I hate. Every night I tell myself that we will wake up in the morning just to be productive motherfuckers, but this cloud comes true every day when I open up my eyes. Can't see the light because the dark is all I see. And me past is haunting me, demons stalking me. Please don't talk to me, please don't walk with me, please get off of me. As Jesus crossing me, I plead apologies. I need a break from all these creatures taunting me. I need a way to try release these horror dreams. Pray to God he doesn't hear me calling. The devil has hold of me thoughts and he won't let go of my mind. He just keeps on plotting schemes. I get back up but I keep on falling. Tell me, why do these demons torture me? I feel exhausted, man, I need to forfeit. I can't deal with all this, got me feeling anxious, got me feeling nauseous, got me feeling like I'm going insane. So proceed with caution, better be precautious when you see me walking. Don't speak at all but might see me talking to the voices in my head. Are on deep in talk cause I can't sleep at all. Cause every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. It controls what I do, it controls what I say, it controls how I move, it controls how I hate. Every night I tell myself I'll change, wake up in the morning just the same. You see the sun but all I see is rain. Negative thoughts just keep filling up my brain and I don't know how to escape these chains, man. I'm mentally in prison, I'm not feeling safe, man. Whispers in my ear every time my brain starts trying to see the light just for 1 split seconds. All I get and then it gets dark and I can't see. It's a battle with me mind just trying to find a way back. I don't wanna face facts but the fact is one day I'll be trapped in the dark and I'm never coming back cause these damn things just keep talking in my brain that I can't switch off. Man, you wouldn't understand this anguish. I keep fighting something daily that you haven't got a chance with. Dance with the devil, man, I can't even settle cause my brain's on overdrive like a stamped on the pedal and I never get no sleep, man, I can't cause the echoes in the room keep me up. It's like an avalanche of demons that keep breathing down my neck. Everywhere that I travel, everywhere that I go, everywhere that I roam, my house is the home in my brain that they inhabit. They can keep it, they can have it, I don't even want the back, bitch. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but but he can't get a break. It controls what he do, it controls what he say, it controls how we move, it controls how we hate.
I'm walking a tightrope all night, told myself I'd be alright 4 times. Saw my pain in the mirror, I'd thought I'd fight these voices, but I cannot form my thoughts, and I see myself just falling. I shout my name, but I'm lost and I cannot hear myself over the noise that's forming. I'm sick and I'm tired, I'm yawning, I get no sleep when the voices are calling. I get no peace, my days are appalling. I get no high, how are you this morning? I just get stressed till I punch these doors in. I'm just fucked up, fuck off, been through much so the feeling shut off. Need this therapy, the pen just jut off. I can't help but hurt you on off. I'm tired of the talking, wired when snoring, tossing and turning at 4 in the morning. If I don't try to ignore it, I might die from invisible causes. It's not me that ignores his phone when you're calling. Don't be a ball ache, I just try all the time. I just fight through the night, but I'm tired all the time, and it's because
every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. Every day I'm running and I'm trying to get away from the voice in my head, but I can't get a break. It controls what I do, it controls what I say, it controls how we move, it controls how we hate.
Yeah, right there. That was TenSence with their great track right there called Runnin'. And I think that was that was the first track that I heard from them ever as well too. They were actually my first international artists, like, ever. So for those of y'all who don't know, HipHop Hour has been around for about 4 years. Actually, a little over 4 years. And when I first started, I was just focusing on, artists right around, here where I live in the Midwest, here in the United States. And then I ended up expanding my mind a little bit, and I ran into TenSence on a Facebook group, I think, for music. Can't remember exactly how I found it, but I believe that's where it was. It's on a Facebook group, and I was scrolling through and I was watching videos and stuff like that, looking for people, and I saw that video and I heard them. I'm like, man, these guys are fucking sick. So I went and looked at their YouTube and looked at more into them and stuff like that, and it's really interesting, the dynamic of those two. Trine is from the UK and Subrime is from Ireland, and there's a historical thing between Ireland and the UK. For those of y'all who don't know, is Ireland eventually fought and won their independence from the UK because they used to get shit on all the time by the UK, and so there's still a decent amount of tension between them and stuff like that. There's a whole big thing over there. I don't know a whole bunch about it, but it's not really been a field of my study. But Subrime, the one from Ireland, he was talking to me about it because he was talking about how those two coming together is really, really a great dynamic and something really revolutionary in not only hip-hop but in that area of the world as well too, because there's so much rivalry and animosity between the two countries. And that's ultimately what hip-hop's about: peace, love, unity, and having fun, right? That's what I talk about as well too in here. And so for those two to come together with peace and unity for the love of hip-hop and have fun with it, man, I mean, that's exactly what hip-hop is about. It's exactly what it's supposed to be about. But yeah, once I found them and I was like, man, these guys are doing dope, and then I started looking into it, and then that's when I ended up branching out and getting the UK artists on the show. Not only for multiple different reasons, to help grow the show in diversity, to help grow the show geographically as well too, and to allow people from all over the world, but kind of specifically, not more specifically, but kind of specifically, getting people in the United States to realize that hip-hop is a lot bigger than what they see. Because a lot of people in the United States see hip-hop as a United States thing, and if they catch wind of anybody doing anything in another country, they see it as something out of the box. However, I've dove into it and it's not out of the box. Hip-hop runs rampant all over the world, but Europe is doing something crazy. that whole area, Asia, everywhere and everything like that, like you're starting to see more and more of the commercialized version of hip-hop that a lot of people call rap. That's being brought all around the world, but at its core, man, the real core hip-hop is so alive all over the world, especially in Europe and everything like that as well too, like I was saying. And so I wanted to bridge the gap and bring both, because, you know, a lot of people in Europe and the UK and stuff like that, they'll listen to you know, local, per se, you know, artists from over in that area with their same accents and shit like that. But a lot of the commercial stuff comes from the United States, right? But it's changing and stuff like that here lately, which is awesome. But anyway, I wanted to bridge the gap and also grow the show dynamically and geographically as well too. And so that's why I ended up branching out and everything like that. And I've had a couple people like try to give me shit for it, but then once they actually listen to a couple episodes, they're like, wait a second, man, yo, this is dope. I'm like, exactly, you know, because it's not, I think so I had somebody tell me that I'm an elitist for this, right? I think so much bigger than most people. Like every situation, I try to zoom out and see the bigger picture. And I see so many people getting caught up trying to be like the king of their city and shit, like, you know, dumb shit like that. And I'm just like, and trying to grow in their city and everything like that. I'm just like, man, fuck that shit. Because what, the biggest city on the earth maybe has what, 10 million people in it or something like that, right? That's a crazy estimate that I'm doing, right? The biggest city on the earth has probably what, 10 million people roughly. Okay, let's just say for argument's sake, has 10 million people. The world has almost 8 billion people in it, and roughly 4 billion of them have access to the internet. So, you know, if you are trying to grow your music, you need to aim globally, because statistically you're only going to capture your core fan base at approximately 1% of those that you try to reach. Okay, so if you're sitting trying to reach, you know, as many people as possible within your city of 10 million, right? We're using that for argument's sake. You're only going to possibly get roughly, you know, 1% of that 10 million, which that's decent, right? I mean, that's decent. That's a good core. However, it's going to be a little harder to come by. However, if you try to get 10% of 4 billion, now you're talking. And especially since what? Shit, if they're on the internet, I would venture to say between 50 and 75% of the world that's on the internet, has internet access, speaks English pretty decently well. Okay, if not as a strong second language. Okay, so there's that. Anyway, I'm not gonna belabor that anymore, man. I just wanted to like give y'all a little bit of information. But it is the end of the show. Appreciate y'all for tuning in here today. How the hell did y'all like the show? Make sure you guys go to hiphophour.net for everything Hip Hop Hour. But go over there and check out the socials page. Right there you'll have the links to Hip Hop Hour over on the socials. Make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe. I'm still working on, I'm going to start posting more to the socials and stuff like that here soon, so just bear with me over there. But you can also just send a message, leave a comment, whatever, about what y'all think about this episode of Hip Hop Hour, or just Hip Hop Hour in general, or anything that you want to leave a comment on, or send me a message, whatever y'all want to do, okay? There's also the email address over there as well, too. You can contact over there. Like I always say, make sure you guys go and support these great artists. Go to the HipHop Hour .net featured artist page and like, share, follow, subscribe, and you know, if you want to financially support these great artists as well too, okay? That's where you can find all the information for them over on that page. And then absolutely let any and everybody you know about hiphophour.net in the discount page, all right? Because whether or not they vibrate with the frequency and connect with us like we do here on Hip Hop Hour with the culture of hip hop, whether it's the music or just the culture or both in general, everybody loves saving money, all right? So tell them to go check out the hiphophour.net discount page and get a great deal from those great companies that partner with us right here on Hip Hop Hour, all right? Make sure they stick around partnering here with Hip Hop Hour by you guys frequenting them, okay? That's just how it works, okay? Partnership is a two-way street, and if nobody from Hip Hop Hour is going over there and checking them out, they're not going to want to fuck with us anymore, so it is what it is right there. Anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed your motherfucking Monday episode, or whenever the hell you listen to this. Is your business. I will be back tomorrow with the Titillating Tuesday episode. It's gonna be amazing as always. Anyway, Hip Hop Hour is brought to you as always by Fight for Freedom Productions. Never stop fighting for your motherfucking freedoms. Harkos out.